we've gone from super calm from when I left last night's anchorage, and then it was like a little crazy for a bit, and then it was super calm for like 4 hours, and now it's like ridiculously calm seas, and I am going very slowly. When it's this calm, you can go faster, but it uses up so much diesel, and there's no hurry, and that's fine. It's about 9 o'clock now. It's about a 4-hour trip, I think, and I'm just going slow. I got one engine turned off and the other's doing 1,400 RPM. There's 11 meters under the keel. I'm doing about 5.5 knots. The Mediterranean is well known for being ridiculously calm and then ridiculously not calm. It can get a little crazy out here. It's an enclosed sea, but it's a very big enclosed sea, and you get some crazy weather, and the crazy weather causes some crazy waves. So it's all good right now, but this time tomorrow, this area is predicted to be 1.8 meters instead of 0.2 meters, if that. And it would be a lot less pleasant. I wouldn't go out. If it was 1.8 meters, I'd just stay where I was, because not that it's dangerous, but it's just not fun. We're about 3 kilometers off the Italian coast. You can see it in the distance over there, and I'm not in a hurry, so I've just turned off the motors, and I'm just going to sit around for a few minutes and just take in being here. I lived in LA for 27 years. I had amazing times, really a lot of fun, and now I find myself in the Mediterranean on a boat. I'm like this little, it feels like you're on a spaceship and you're going to these little planets all around, and you land on this planet, you hang out, and you go shopping, and then you go back to your spaceship and go wee. It's kind of strange. It's a bit surreal, but it's also very real, you know. I don't know quite why I did this, but I'm really glad I did, and I'm really glad that you're watching it, because I don't know if you know me or not, but I hope that someone gets inspired by this silly adventure and goes off traveling themselves. You don't need to work until you're really old, until you're too old to have fun, you know. Just give it up. You don't need all that money. What are you gonna do when you die? It's all gone. You die with money. So what? It's funny, all the peace and quiet, and a jet flies over. Oh, thanks for watching. I really mean it. Thank you so much for watching this, because it doesn't get lonely, but having you guys to talk to it probably keeps me sane. That's questionable. Time for lunch. Freshly made sushi by me about 5 minutes ago. Yay! So the boat is lurching around all over the place, but we're doing okay. So I'm not particularly worried, but I will be much happier once we get around that headland there, because the incoming swell is going to be shielded by that headland, and so it's going to be a lot more comfortable. But yeah, this has been quite an intense day, because this is a little bit crazy, you know. It's like, and as I expected, so much calmer as soon as we got around that headland. but I need to find a good spot to drop anchor for tonight, and then tomorrow it's push for Blue Dolphin. When I get to the location, I evaluate. I'm like, okay, I could park there, or maybe there's better, because there's a little breakwater pointing out that I haven't noticed, and that gives me a bit more shelter. And that's the case right now, because I was going to go there, but there's a breakwater here, and if I go around it, there will probably be a slightly more sheltered place to drop my anchor. And shelter is good. That was a really good day. I got a lot of mileage under the keel, and I went from one nice place to more to another nice place to more. This is I don't know what the town is called, it doesn't really matter. The marina's there, but it's about 40 or 50 a night, and my batteries are full because the solar works great. So I just drop anchor here, which is a designated space to drop anchor. It's not like I'm doing anything like iffy, it's completely legit, and I love that. I've got the shelter, I've got this. There's a whole swarm of little boats coming in. I guess they've been out like learning how to sail, but how cool is that? Unfamiliar port is I go to Google Maps, and I go to Google Earth, and I check it out. I look and see what's around and how the lay of the land is. Then I go to Donia, and I also go to Navali, and what else? I don't know. Just to familiarize myself, because now I'm getting here, I'm like, oh, okay, there's that little red beacon, and there's the big castle. So you know where you are when you get there. It's like, it's not a complete, like, whoa. I mean, how the hell people did it before the internet, I don't know. I think they just like just went, there we go, let's see what happens. But these days there's so much information that you can get beforehand, and you can book stuff beforehand, you can check fuel, you can check the frequency you need to call if you need to call on the radio. So useful, so useful. And we're just going to go around this little pier thing, and see it there, and then I'm going to turn left and go up the River Tiber right to the marina. This is boat central. It's like whatever you want, they've got it here. It's like there's old cruisers, there's an old catamaran there, there's a boat lift. There's a lot of boats here. Okay, the chap from Blue Dolphin showed up, and we're gonna go over there and tie off to that white boat there. And he's gonna go over there and help me, which is good, because the wind's blowing this way, the river's flowing this way, and you never know quite what's going to happen. So it's a bit exciting. The way it's here, the boats are rafted together and you just climb over your neighbor's boat, which is a rather nice Italian motor cruiser, a bit bigger than me. There's a little restaurant bar thing just there, and a boatyard right here. I needed an important part for my boat, so I had to use Amazon. And fortunately, they were able to deliver